everyone. My name is Mr. Bryce, Susquehanna Valley High School here in Concord, New York. We're doing Common Core Algebra 2, the non-Regents version. If you don't understand what I am saying, you can scan this QR code and listen to the genius that wrote these pages. We're going to study forms of a line. What? I thought there's only one kind of line. Linear functions come in a variety of forms. Two shown below have been used in Common Core Algebra and Common Core Geometry. First one is slope-intercept. Y equals mx plus b. Why is it called slope-intercept? Because there's the slope and there's the y-intercept. The second one is called point slope. Why is it called point slope? Because there's the y value and the x value of the point, and there is the slope. It's named by its parts. Consider the linear function f of x equals 3x plus 5. Determine the y-intercept of this function by calculating f of 0. That's why the slope-intercept is so nice. You can see like that, just like that, just like that. You can see the y-intercept. F of 0 equals 3 times 0 plus 5. Did I really have to do that calculation? F of 0 equals 3 times 0 is 0 plus 5 is 5. So this is the y-intercept. It says determine the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 5. Find the average rate of change over the interval. Okay. F of negative 2 equals 3 times negative 2 plus 5, which is negative 1. F of 3 is 3 times 3 plus 5, which is 11. Delta y over delta x, delta y over delta x. The change in y's, I'm going to do 11 minus negative 1 over the change in x. X is 3 minus negative 2. Give me the smiley face. So the change in x, I did 3 minus negative 2. 3 minus negative 2. Make sure they line up. The negative 1 and the negative 2 are above each other. The 11 and the 3 are above each other. Okay. Do that. And it is 12 over 5. That is the average rate of change. Okay. Consider a line whose slope is 5, which passes through the point negative 2, 8. Write the equations in point slope. Point slope. Let me see. Slope is 5. X minus x1. 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 Negative 2. Y minus, the y value is 8. The y value is 8. Okay. Write the equation of this in y equals mx plus b form. I already got it in point slope form. Why do I want it over there? 8. Because you do. Why don't we just write this like that? Y minus 8. Getting ahead of myself. Equals 5 times x plus 2. I think I'm going to distribute. Y minus 8 is 5x plus 10. I want the y by itself. Y equals 5x plus 18. There it is. Y equals mx plus b form. Do I know what the slope is? 5. Do I know what the y-intercept is? 18. Got it. Which of the following represents the equation lines parallel to that? Parallel. Parallel. How do I know these two lines are parallel? Don't say because they don't touch. Those lines don't touch. Well, they will eventually. Of course they will eventually. How do I know these two lines are parallel? Same slope. That's the algebra definition. Same slope. There we go. Has to have a slope of 3/2. Slope of 2/3. Slope of 2/3. Okay, we got a slope of 3/2. Parallel to that. Read the rest of the question. Mr. Bryce says passes through the point 6, -8. That's the X spot. This is the X spot. New has a plus. Okay, anyway, that one's gone anyway. New has a plus. Yes. Check the 8. Yes. Okay, remember, because we're subtracting. Okay, subtracting a negative means that we are adding a positive. Choice 3. That was the first fast page. Let's take a look at the second page. A line passes through the point blah and blah. Determine the slope of this line in the simplest form. Got it. Slope. Delta y over delta x. Hey, is this like the section 2 video? Because it's just saying delta y over delta x all the time. Slope is a pretty important thing. So change in y, 4 minus -2. Change in x, 20 minus 5. Hey, make sure we got the 4 matched up with the 20. 4 vertical matched up with the 20. Delta y's got the y's. Check, check, check. 6 over 15. Got the slope. Write the equation this in line, in point, slope form. Which point do we want to use? Why don't we use that one? Why not? Because they're both positive. Y minus y equals slope 6 over 15 x minus the x value, 20. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. There's the answer. Write the equation of this in slope-intercept form. I want it in point-slope form so I can just distribute. Y minus 4 equals. Can I say that's 2/5? I can say it's 2/5. 16/15 x minus 120 over 15. I'm going to minus 4 minus 60 over 15. Y equals 6 over 15 x minus 180 over 15. I just cleaned it up a little bit. Bazinga. For what value of x will this line pass through a y value of 12? Oh, is that why you cleaned it up? 12 equals 2/5 x minus 12. Let's carry on. Add 12 to both sides. We get 24 equals 2/5 x. Multiply by 5/2. We get 60 equals x. That's the x value. Does that want? It wants the x value. It got the x value. Let's take a look at exercise number 5 now. Graph of a linear function is shown below. Okay, to the right. Write the equation of this in y equals mx plus b form. Let me see. There's b. B is 1. Y equals the slope up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Rise over run. 2 over 1 x plus 1. Well, why don't we just have that equal 2x plus 1? Got it. What must be a slope of a line perpendicular to that? Ooh. Negative reciprocal. Negative reciprocal. So it can be negative 1/2 x plus, I don't care what number. So pick a number. 1. Draw a line perpendicular one showing the path through the point. 1/3. Oh, it doesn't ask for the line. What must be the slope be? Sorry. Let's just do that. Okay. Pass through the point 1, 3. Okay. Passes through the point 1, 3. Right there. Let's pass through that point. 1, 3. Remember, go in the x direction first, then the y direction. 1, 3. Now, negative 1/2. Down 1, to the right. Down 1, to the right. There we go. Write the equation line you just drew through the point in point slope form. Okay. Y minus y equals slope times x minus x. Ta-da! Does the line that you drew contain the point? Let's find out. We can use either, let's use that one. Let's use this one right here. Negative 15 minus 3 has to equal negative 1/2 times x, 30 minus 1. Oh, I don't think so. Negative 18, does that equal negative 1/2 of 29? No, it doesn't. Negative 18 does not equal negative 14.5. That's all I wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.